There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm actually headed into the office right now. And I wanted to make this quick video about costs associated with starting a trucking business. These are just some things that you may or may not think about that you need to have when starting a trucking business. So one of the things, or the first thing you got to do is you got to have a truck, right? So the cost of the truck is actually going to be a huge undertaking as far as deciding what kind of trucking business you're going to go into, because you can get a dump truck, you can get a pickup, like a dually truck, or you can get a semi truck, you can get what you call those trucks, those tow trucks. There's so many different types of trucks, box trucks. So first you figure out like what kind of trucking business you want to have, and that may depend on the kind of truck that you can buy or want to buy. So the truck, the cost of the truck. Then second would be maybe the trailer, whether or not you're going to have a trailer or not, because let's say you get a box truck, you don't really need a trailer because the truck has a trailer built onto it. So dump truck, you don't need a trailer for that. So then there's also with the semi truck, like you get a semi truck, maybe you want a trailer like a dry van, or maybe you want a flatbed or a step deck, or maybe you want to actually do loads power only. Power only loads is like it's basically having a semi truck, and you can find power only loads. So let's say you have the semi truck and no trailer, so it's just a bobtail. So you can find loads that are power only. So they have the trailers for you. You pull up, they already have the trailers loaded, they hook you up, you go drop the trailer off. And that's called a power only load. So if you were looking at getting us into semi trucking and you couldn't afford a trailer, that is one way you can do that. All right, so then you have registration. You got your IFTA stickers, your IFTA registration, IFTA taxes, IRP stuff. So you have gas. Gas is going to be huge. Gas, and that could be, well, fuel. Let's just say fuel, because you have DEF fuel, you have your diesel. What else? What else do you have? Insurance. Insurance is going to be a huge undertaking. So insurance can make or break your business. So that's another major cost that you have to look at. Also, parking. So depending on the size truck you have, let's say you got a hotshot truck, right? You got a 40-foot flatbed on the back of a dually. This is going to be a very long vehicle to park somewhere. So you may have to pay for parking, monthly parking. You have accounting that you need to take care of as far as tracking your expenses, things like that. You could either be paying an accountant or some kind of bookkeeping service, or you can try to do it yourself with maybe QuickBooks or some kind of accounting software. But you're going to still have to pay. There's still a cost. Also, if you have a W-2 employee, you got taxes and things like that. You got to pay payroll. It's a lot of costs. You may even get your driver some certifications like a TWIC card or something like that. So these are all just different types of costs that go into like trucking. Also factoring. Factoring can be big depending on if you need to do factoring based off of the type of business you have, the kind of trucking business you have. Factoring could be a considerable amount of money per year or per month or whatever that you need to take into consideration with your business. So once you have all of these different types of numbers, and I'm sure it's probably a few, like expenses as far as repairs, right? Like you got to get new tires, so you need like a fund just for that, just to put money there. Then you still got to account for taxes. Like you're making money. You're out here making money. So these are all things that a lot of people may get into trucking and not think about, that these things can dictate whether or not your business is going to be successful or not. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you find any value in this video. And if you're trying to get into trucking or you're already in trucking, are these the type of things that you thought about when you first got into it? Or have you been thinking about these things now that you're wanting to do a trucking business? Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name, man, and I'm out.
Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty. Me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the streets. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.